Hey guys, Corey here from Sky's the Limit Car Care, and today I'm going to talk about Ultima Paint Guard Plus. So Ultima Paint Guard Plus is actually the very first sealant that I ever used. Well, I would say maybe 20, 30 years ago I had a bottle of New Finish or something that I got at Walmart, but ever since I learned really how to take care of cars and learned a lot about car care, this is the product that was the first one that I really fell in love with. So when I was about 30 years old, I got this car, the Saturn Sky, became what really brought me into this entire industry. At the time it was a hobby. I just really wanted to take good care of that car. I'm sure that registers with a whole lot of you guys. And so in my research, back then it was before Facebook and everything like that, it was on the forums, and everything that I was reading online, there was all kinds of products that were really highly marketed, and people would say, oh, you got to use this, you got to use that, but something about this particular product reached out to me. It was not very highly marketed, it never has been, but the company behind it, the company that actually manufactures it, are amazing people. I really love the way that they how honest they were, and just kind of the way they talked about their products and the honesty that they had behind it, and that they didn't overhype things. And so for me, that was very attractive. And so I said, I've got to try this stuff out. And so anyway, I was introduced to this product that was not a bandwagon product, wasn't really very heavily promoted. And so I tried it out for myself, tested it against some other products that were highly marketed over the following few years. And this one always won. Against every sealant that I ever tried against, it was better in application, better in durability, better in gloss and slickness and everything. And so it became a product that I really just fell in love with, along with the whole product line. The whole Ultima product line is fantastic. But anyway, I digress. Let me tell you a little bit more about Ultima Paint Guard Plus. So number one is the application. Obviously, with most sealants, you wipe them on, you let them sit for 30 minutes, an hour, 10 minutes, depending on the product, and then you wipe them back off. So it's a little bit more labor intensive. With Ultima Paint Guard Plus, the really cool thing is that it's what we used to refer to as a WOWA, wipe on, walk away. So basically that means you wipe it on and you walk away. That's different than even a spray wax. A spray wax, you spray it on and then you wipe it right back off immediately after. This is easier to apply than a spray wax, or faster to apply than a spray wax, but lasts 6 to 12 months. So it's just a phenomenal product. I would say a decade ahead of its time. You literally do, it's super concentrated, you literally do just take your applicator, you take the product, you take just one or two sprays to prime it, and then after that, one spray per panel, two sprays per panel, depending on the side of the panel. And you just want to wipe it on really nice and thin. Whatever amount you think you need about 10 times less than that amount of product. So the application is really cool too. Economically, it's phenomenal because, like I said, you use barely any product. And then the surface that you can apply it to is a whole nother thing. You can put it on glass, you can put it on paint, you can put it on pretty much any non-porous surface. You could put it on plastic too, but there'd be no point to, because they make an interior product and a exterior trim product for different types of plastic. I actually did a test way back when where I thought, well, maybe they're all just the same thing, so I actually did that and posted that on the forum like probably 10, 12 years ago. And they're definitely different products, and they definitely have their place. So anyway, with the Ultima Paint Guard Plus, I'll generally use it on paint and glass. Like we said, we just a couple sprays, use it really sparingly, and then you just move on to the next section. Go all the way around the vehicle, and that's it. You just leave it there. You want to keep it in the garage, keep it garage for at least 12 hours. If you want to, you can actually apply multiple coats, and way back when it was actually a thing where we would really try to see how many coats we could put on there, and some guys would put a lot of coats on the car. For me, it's point of diminishing returns, so I never did more than 3 layers, but you do see benefits with multiple layers. As far as prep goes, for Ultima Paint Guard Plus. It's just like any sealant or ceramic coating. The better you prepare, the better it's going to work. If you go and use this product on a surface or on a paint that you have not prepped, then it's not, it's not going to be worth your time or your money. Like, don't waste your time. Like, get the paint right first. And as usual, that means washing it, decontaminating it, and then in the best case scenario, what I would recommend is also giving it a polish. If you don't have a machine or that's something that you don't want to do, then that's okay. It was actually designed with a product from Ultima called Ultima Paint Prep Plus, UPPP. We used to carry that. I loved that product. I used to use it on my Sky by hand. It was before I got my machine, before I made that plunge and learned how to use a machine. And it's a great product, but we never sell it here, and so we stopped carrying it just because we only sold like 1 bottle a year. Unfortunately, people just don't know how amazing their products are. Or at least that one. So what I would recommend is the Premium Paint Cleanser from Obsessed. That's the same concept. Basically, if you're not going to use a machine polish and you're not trying to remove swirls, then you use what we call a paint cleaner. And the Obsessed Paint Cleaner is a phenomenal product. Pick up the Obsessed Paint Cleaner if you're not going to polish it with abrasives, and just by hand you can take that, just polish it chemically, kind of mechanically with the foam and chemically with the product. Just polish it to get it real nice and clean, and then after you've wiped that off, you can give it a light clean with the Carpro eraser, and then you're ready to apply the sealant. So basically, wash, decontaminate, polish or paint cleaner, and then panel wipe and coat, or sealant in this case. It's a polymer sealant. So after you put the Ultima Paint Guard Plus on, you want to let that cure. Like I said, you can put a second coat on if you want. The longer you let it cure, the better. 12 hours minimum. 24 hours is even better. That's pretty much the whole story behind the application. So as far as protection goes, Ultima Paint Guard Plus protects against all the things you would expect it to. UV damage, bugs, grime, dust and dirt don't stick nearly as well or nearly as easily, so those are all washed off more easily. It's a product ahead of its time. And that's pretty much it for today. Make sure to subscribe if you have not done so already. If you love this product or have not tried out any of the Ultima products yet, then be sure to do so. They make an amazing interior product called Ultima Interior Guard Plus, a great interior cleaner called Ultima Interior Shampoo Gel. It's actually a spray, but they call it Interior Shampoo Gel. And then the exterior product, Ultima Tire and Trim Guard, is another phenomenal one. We'll get more into those in some of the other videos that you see from us, but that's pretty much it for now. Any comments or questions, leave them below and we'll answer those right away. Have a great day, guys. Thanks.